Alright, come along with me today as we swap out some lug bolts on these tires. Had a little mishap a couple of weeks ago, so we need to change them out. This one is actually how it's supposed to look, but I'm still going to change it out to match the other side. Give you a little tour. Now, this side has got the spare on it, so we got to change the lugs out because strips and bolts trying to get it back on, and I could only get one fully on. Yeah, we limped home, so this is what we're doing today. We're gonna use some power tools and get this changed out. All right, I got the brake drum housing off on both sides. Now I'm gonna take the brakes off, and how you do that is this spring and retaining pin and this spring and retaining pin have to come out. Really need to use channel locks and needle nose pliers. So I'm gonna get to that and take these brakes off. And I'm probably not putting the brakes back on. They're not gonna be hooked up to anything. I don't need them. This is a trailer now, so, but we'll see whenever I'm done. All right, definitely not putting the brakes back on. They were so old and rusted that a lot of the springs and everything, whenever I was taking them off, they just popped off. But I got the new lugs in. You need a special tool to put lugs on because they've got grooves right here that pull in. So what you do is you could use washers, but I bought the tool. This just sits on over it. Then you find the right size. This one came with 3 lug nuts. You find the right size lug nut and you put it on there, and basically what it does is you use an impact, and it tightens this up and pulls the lug itself in, and that's all it is. And how you get them out is really simple. You actually just take a hammer and you hit it and it comes out. There's nothing but friction holding lugs into that. There's Georgie. She's saying hi. Good girl. All right, here's what it looks like on there. I've got it hand tight, and then you just take an impact and you hit it until it pulls through. See, it's seated all the way in. That's it. You take the bolt off and go to the next one. All right, all 6 lugs are pulled through and seated. And I got a little bit longer ones than normal because I have aftermarket rims, and it'll help seat it better when I put the rims on. Now I just gotta put this on and start putting tires on. All right, the cover's back on. She spins. Yeah, we're almost done.